Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm excited to share a couple of scenes that make me think of my short film 24/7 in terms of service, things I'm exploring, and why I wrote the film to begin with. Here we go. I feel like nowadays we don't see the efforts that people go through to record and monitor each other. A lot of the most intimate things in our lives are up for grabs by strangers who also act as gatekeepers to communicating with one another.
And I know what happens when they do that. Boys will stop looking at me. And once, when I finally meet a guy that likes me and he sees my scar, he'll just stop talking to me for no reason.
I think right now people are very lonely. Companies want to invade our private lives, quantify them so they can make money from them, and they want to use pain points to do it. That's what the girl in this story does, but she's surprised. Lives look more like memories on the inside. I think people's psyches don't look like data in a spreadsheet. What might be living inside someone's head isn't exactly what they say, isn't exactly what they show you. I think we're all looking for some human connection. My film follows a young comedian type, and she starts working for this big data collection firm. Her job is to interview people and take their stories. She's doing a job for a company, but she gets involved emotionally with the people. It's really hard if you're around people not to emotionally involve yourself, for me anyway. I think she gets lost in this job a little bit. So many voices. This is a scene from Alphaville. I didn't get it when I first saw it as a teenager. I know I get it.
Je ne sais pas, 45 ans.
Votre marque de voiture.
Ford Galaxy.
In the future, everyone will want to be anonymous for 15 minutes. Truth.
L'or et les femmes.
Some of my work that I've made in the past, a lot of it deals with intergenerational communication, family. This movie is called Ajita. It's about a grief demon. That's my Uncle Vito. He's staring into the ocean looking at his family. This demon makes you think that your life's over because you have to live in memory only.
You. I don't know what to tell you, but I love you. I see you when I see you.
That's what the internet asks of us, to live inside the archive of ourselves, instead of looking at the world kind of like around us and connecting every day. This is a film test that I made with a couple friends. This is a water researcher. That's me in the water suit. We made this in a part of Atlanta that is, the forest is threatened there. I make films about outcasts, people who are on the fritz. Often, I grew up, people were on the fritz, so my movies kind of reflect that. I think I also deal with people acting outwardly strange in a society that asks us to continue to keep it all inside. This is my Aunt Maria. I come from a big documentary background, but also my family is big and well documented.
Everybody has to be special.
In the end of the movie, she goes to collect these away from home grandparents, ask them a couple follow questions, and the whole house is full of recordings of different people's lives. And that's kind of how I think life really is. You don't really get to know people, you know one side. And that should be enough, but it doesn't seem to be enough for companies.
Okay.
The invasiveness that we have going on. Why I want to make a science fiction is because I don't want to make something that feels like this scene in Alphaville, which is this whole style execution. This is an amazing scene. I think the whole point of this scene is to say like, heinous things are happening while we watch beauty, which is absolutely true. But I don't want the company at the end of my film to feel all-powerful. I want it to think science fiction in the past has given a lot of credence to the ability of companies, and I think that they maybe don't have it together as much as they think they do. The end of the movie should in some way empower the viewer to be reminded that everything isn't cut and dry. He's looking at you, the viewer, because he's asking, do you see what I see? But now, we don't have a way to see what others see. We see fractions and fractals only. Life really feels like just watching Cats with your aunt. She's not really my aunt, she's like, I have a lot of aunts. Life just kind of feels like that, and maybe that's what we're chasing more than anything. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.